Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are doing another creating new football shirts episode, and this time we're doing it on Bayern München, the biggest club in Germany. And if you want your team to be done in this series, if you want me to create kits for them, just let me know in the comments down below, because I'll probably do it. And Bayern is a big club, and this season Adidas have done a really good job on their kits. If I'm gonna be honest, I really like them all. The one I like the least from Bayern this season is probably their home kit, and it's still pretty classy, so I don't really mind it at all. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but we're trying to make Bayern kits here, so yeah, we're just their home shirt is always going to be just black, just red. And I'll be honest, I know that there's a few shirts where they used white stripes or blue stripes. I just decided to not do that. And I mean, I didn't really show it in the video, but I did generally think about it. And one thing that I don't really like about the FIFA kit creator that I use is that sometimes you just really can't do what you want to do. And here they just didn't really have a template from this season's Adidas shirts, so I kind of had to make one myself. I'd say it worked alright. Don't think it's bad. I really think that is pretty decent shirt until now. Like, without changing it now, I think it looks quite decent, but it does need something more. And one thing I also don't really like is the T-Mobile sponsor. I just think it looks really ugly, and as a sponsor it looks horrible. I don't like it, and yeah, that's just it. That's my reason as to why I don't like Bayern München kits as much, because I'll be honest, if there's a sponsorless version, I'll probably buy like 3 Bayern shirts from this season. It's insane. It's genuinely insane, but we keep it going. So back to the shirt just being completely red. The only thing that I had left to do was just add a good looking pattern, and I found this one which was new on the side, so I just decided to kind of use it. I thought it looked alright, so I just went with it. And then I still had to add the Adidas 3 stripes, because like I said, they didn't really have a template for Adidas this season, and I do think that I should add the Adidas stripes onto a Adidas shirt. And before we go on, I'm gonna ask you guys to please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. And I'll be honest, there will be a lot more different content than this, but you'll see in a while. Because I do genuinely wanna post every single day, but it's really hard to do so, because the content that I want to make, I mean, you can't just make that video in one day. So I basically still upload this to keep the content going and to not let my channel die out, basically. So please tell me teams that I should do, because I don't want to just randomly pick teams. I want to pick teams that people want to see. And Bayern München is the last one that I haven't done from teams that people wanted to see. So yeah, this is the home kit that we ended up with. I'm really happy about it. I think it looks quite alright. And let's get straight into the away kit, because the away kit was genuinely one where I just immediately knew what I wanted to do. And that's mainly just because I love gold and black shirts. I've said it many times before, I love gold and black shirts, and I just think Bayern, like, they've had one, I think. No, they had the black and red shirt, but last season. But I really like the gold, like how gold works with black shirts. And I did try and try to make a blue striped pattern work. Like, I really like this Lazio pattern, and I think it's actually amazing. But it just didn't really feel like it was good enough. I do really like the way this looked, but I didn't really, I didn't just read. Damn, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I didn't feel like doing this, and I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna try and search for something that's a bit more like this, like that pattern that you see right now. Didn't really like that one though, so I mean, it took me a while to get the pattern that I liked, but I did find something that I personally think is really good. And that is basically by searching diamonds in the search bar, you can find a really good, like genuinely really good pattern. And that's, it kind of looks like the pattern that they use right now for their away shirt with the world kit. I think it's the world kit. It's called the world kit. Yeah, it's probably called the world kit. It kind of has the same look to it, but it's just a bit different. And with that, working with the gold, making the pattern a bit gray, I think that's a great shirt for an away kit. This is perfect for an away kit for Bayern, of course. Completely different color as to the home shirt, so it just works. It just works really well, and I really like it. So now the third kit, and the third kit I had a plan for, and that plan didn't really go well, I'll be honest, because what I tried to do was basically like recreate one of their first ever away kits, and that basically had a red and blue going with the with a white shirt. The shirt was white, it had a blue and red color, and it had a blue and red stripe going across the left side of the shirt. So on the other side than what Leon have. And I'll be honest, the original looked quite alright, but when I tried to do it with this kit, I just didn't like it. I just thought it looked way too bad to even be considered as a shirt in this series. I did quite like this though, but I just thought, you know what, it's a bit much. Like, I don't like the red sponsor and the red Adidas logo, and that's mainly because of I don't even know. I just don't think it looks right. I just think it looks weird. So I just decided to not use that. And I also added the normal logo from Bayern back. I tried the blue, and the blue looked even worse. I found it quite sad, but when I tried it with black instead of the blue, I genuinely liked it so much more. Like, I genuinely think this looks insane. This looks really good, but I think the blue looks weird somehow, and I don't know why. But it just feels worse when the blue was worked into it. And yeah, the only thing I had left to do with this was basically add a pattern. And I kind of just found one immediately that I liked. So I just decided, you know what, Bayern, you're gonna have a lot of just basic kits, but they're good basic kits basically. And that's how we ended up with this third kit. And I'll be honest, I think that this is a really decent kit. I think it's a really good shirt. I really like it. I really like the way this looks. So let me talk about what we're gonna do. Basically, at the end of every single Creating Football Shirts episode, we're going to be doing a ranking. We're going to be making a ranking from the shirts that we made today. And we're just going to rank them from one that I like the least to one I like the most. So let's get straight into this with third place. And it is the home shirt. I do think it's quite decent. I genuinely do think it's quite decent. But I just think the other two are just a lot better. Like, a lot better. And in second place is the third kit. I really like this. I really like the shirt, but I just think like it. I just feel like the socks don't really work that well with the kit. And it might just be me, but that's the reason why it isn't first place. And in first place, I mean, it just had to be this. I just think it's gorgeous. I genuinely think this is really, really good. And I'm not gonna really talk about it anymore because I've already done that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and then I'll see you around in a bit. Goodbye.